In this video, we're going to look at lists, and the reason why we would use a list in HTML is at its very core to display a list of a number of items. So you can either use an unordered list to do this, so bullet points, in other words, where you can change different type of bullet point using CSS, or you can use an ordered list, so that will either be 1, 2, 3, 4, A, B, C, D. Again, you can set that in the CSS. However, later we can actually use lists combined with CSS to create navigation bars that include things like rollovers. So they can turn into quite useful items later on. But in this example, we're literally just going to stick with the lists at its most basic level, just so you can get used to using them, you can see how they work, and then when we come to look at the CSS, we can actually start to develop the way these lists work. So as you can see down the bottom of this page, the way you make a list is very, very similar, whether it's an ordered list or an unordered list. So if you want an ordered list, you'll start with OL, stands for ordered list, or if you want an unordered list, you'll start with UL. Now, the actual listing of the items themselves is exactly the same. It's LI here, and then whatever item you want in the list, followed by a closing list tag. And you can have as many of these items as you want. So you can have 2 or 3, or you can have hundreds if you really want to. So let's put this into action in Sublime Text. And so like I said, first of all, I'm going to show you an ordered list. So I'm going to start off with OL, and I'm going to close. I'm going to close the ordered list. And then I'm going to add in here my list items. These are just example items. Just try top of my head: dog, cat, lizard. Oops. Just one more, and that will do. Rabbit. Okay, so all I'm going to do now is save this, and then I'm going to go into my web browser, refresh the page, and then you can see that these items are now listed on the page in an ordered list, so 1, 2, 3, 4. In order to change this to an unordered list, I'll just change this to UL. Again, I will save that, and then I go back into my web browser, refresh it, and then instead of having an ordered list, you will have bullet points. Now, in real life terms, you'll probably rarely use this in a web page in this style. However, later on we can use ordered lists, well, unordered lists, whichever one you want to use really, in order to create navigation bars, and hopefully we'll look at that using within the CSS tutorials later on. But thank you for watching this one.